Hey YouTube, Skater-D here. I'm going to try using spray paint as opposed to hand paint. Usually I hand paint my skateboards, but for this other one, because of the area that I needed to cover, decided to use spray paint instead of hand painting. And something kind of embarrassing happened. And of course here I am reaching for the paint. I'm taking the cap off, shaking the can, and doing a test spray just to make sure that the can works. And it's about this point where I realize that the nozzle is clogged, hopelessly clogged. And the reason it doesn't work is because this paint is over 10 years old, and I probably just stored it improperly. But the point is, now I have to go back to hand painting. Take a look at this accursed image. Take a look at what happened to my hours of hard work. Because I didn't take 5 minutes to spray the clear coat across that marker ink just to see what would happen. Just to see what it would look like. So the ink bled, rose to the surface, and spread all over the place. And in a panic, I took a paper towel and thought maybe I could just wipe it off real quick. I didn't know what else to do, and it got into all the little nooks and crannies of the paintbrush marks. So this deck was now completely destroyed. It was ruined. It couldn't very well sell it as is, and I didn't know what else to do. So I then took out my sander block and proceeded to try to sand the paint off. Wouldn't you know it, I was wondering whether or not that acrylic, how good a quality it was at actually sticking to the skateboard decks that I've been doing. And it turns out pretty damn good, because even after like an hour of just sanding and sanding and sanding and sanding, I couldn't get it off. Not all of it. So I was left with, I had no idea what to do next. There was only one thing I could do. Get the proper supplies and start all over again. Acrylic paint pens. This is opaque, water-based acrylic, pigmented, light fast, xylene-free, lead-free, permanent, waterproof, odorless, acid-free, and non-toxic. So it should be good. Next, I'm going to head over to the hardware store and try to find some paint. Spray paint this one. It's a lot faster, the coat should be a lot shinier and smoother. It's just kind of the accepted way of doing skateboard decks, so that's what I'm going to follow. I'm going to go ahead and do it that way. Wish me luck. I hope they have the colors that I'm looking for. Look at these pretty trees. These are technology trees. Well, that's special. Mission accomplished. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm running out of daylight, so let's get this thing painted, get this thing finished. Obviously I have a little bit of testing to do. Always test, always test. It's so important. Never skip, okay? You know, if you are working with materials that you're unfamiliar with and you don't know how they're going to react to each other, make sure you spray some swatches, test it, check for reactions, because, you know, they don't really tell you this, but 99% of painting and art is chemical.